I am back in the city by the bay here in San Francisco, and back when I first started on YouTube and I was just finding my calling, I used to talk about law of attraction a lot. And this isn't any proof or anything like that of law of attraction, that it really, works, and there's no like proof, but I'm just going to show you something that happens to me all the time. I'm like, should I go park in the garage? It's $5 for me to do that. I'm just like, no, I'm going to park on the street. I'm going to find some free parking on the street. I just am. I drive around. I find the first spot I see this green light flashing, which means it's going to be free. I go around this side, 1 hour and 47 minutes of parking, free. So I'm talking about, like, what are the chances? I honestly don't even believe in chance anymore, because I believe that I create my own life and I create the exact level of all my success and everything that happens in my life. I used to hate personal responsibility. I think, oh, mom said take out the trash, clean your room, personal responsibility, take responsibility, Gmail, come on, go do it. But then I realized that by taking my own personal responsibility, I actually got to control my own life, which is what I wanted in the first place. I really wanted to be able to create my own life, and I wanted to stop being at the whim of the other people and blaming the government and blaming the end of the world and blaming the politicians and blaming the freaking financial systems and the big banks for everything, and saying, you know what? I'm gonna look right in the mirror and take personal responsibility for everything, because it's me who's gonna create this. It's me who's gonna take massive action. It's me who's gonna get myself out of it. Nobody else but Gmail. Have you ever sat back and just like looked at yourself in kind of a big picture and just kind of smiled and thought of how proud you were of yourself? Well, it is so freaking windy, I can't even barely. All right, I'm gonna pull over here by this in 4th and King. So listen to this. The reason I'm so proud of myself right now, is because I'm dealing with all these trolls. I love all you guys, all you trolls. You come on here and you hate, and haters gonna hate. I took a phone call from a friend today, an old friend who I hadn't talked to in a while and hadn't even thought of much. And I didn't really think we left off on the best of terms. But I took his phone call, and you know what he told me? He says, Gavin, for some reason you need to hear this. Hebrews chapter 11. The channel's not about religion in any way, shape, or form, but I am definitely a knowledge seeker and a wisdom lover. And so I read Hebrews 11. It's all about like faith without deeds is dead, and it was exactly what I needed to hear. Faith without action is dead. Faith without action is dead. 3 weeks suddenly in my spare time, I'm literally studying law books. I'm studying law teachings, and not even law teachings. It's equity teachings. It's teachings about something you don't want to know about right now, but it would be boring to most people, but it's fascinating to me because it's on the topic of freedom. It's on the topic of ultimate freedom for humanity and commercial freedom for everyone, and finding and trying to figure this out. And so I feel like I've been hitting the research so hard. And when he called me today, and his name was Robert Jones. For Robert, I kind of look at him as a brother and almost like a mentor to me now. And when he called me and told me this Hebrews chapter 11, I said, I read it immediately, and I said, you know what? Faith without action is dead. And immediately I stopped what I was doing, opened up a Word document, and I wrote a letter of all of the things, not all, but the key points, a commercial letter. And I just started putting things on paper. I didn't even plan on thinking that I had enough ideas or information or experience to write this letter at all, like without any advice or like help. But I did it anyway. So I was like, you know what? Faith without action is dead. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take massive action. I'm going to just write this freaking letter. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do it. A letter like a lawyer would write. It wouldn't be the easiest thing to just kind of put together. But in about 1 hour, the letter was done. And I'm so damn proud. I'm damn proud because that information that I've been studying so hard, I just took it and I freaking applied it. Because I had faith that it was good, but I wasn't taking action with it. I wasn't utilizing. I wasn't saying like, going and taking the test. The test was me writing this letter, and I just did it. So the reason I tell you this is because I think there's something in your life right now that you have already prepared for. You are ready to accomplish. You're ready to take a challenge for it, take the next step. But you just needed to hear this message first. Yeah, you just needed to hear this message first that you are ready to take it. You're ready to do it. You've got enough information. There's no reason to prepare anymore. There's no reason to study anymore. You've done it. Go ahead and take the next step. It's windy in the city, guys. I'm doing live stream because so much traffic and so many trolls on the subject of C60. It seems like people are really passionate about it. They've got a lot of emotional investment into it. Or it could be companies trolling me. I don't know who's trolling me, But a lot of people, there's a lot of people watch the videos, a lot of trolls, videos are viral about the C60 topics. I think I might do a live stream about it to get some of these emotions out there, because I'm getting like mad name calling, and I mean, I don't know why they're calling me names about this stuff. I mean, but hey, whatever. I'm okay with it. I'm thinking about doing a live stream, let people vent a little bit. So stay tuned for that. I haven't done a live stream in 2 years. We'll see.
Everything this man says is a bald-faced lie.
I've been told that.
If you need the truth, which is where I sell my Tupperware products from, and certain autographed items.
Getting an encouraging text from my boy Mark Penny. My boys text me, watching my videos, follow my channel. I've been like best friends with the guy for like 20 years. And he comes out and he's saying good things about my last video. And then I tell him, I was like, yeah, thank you, bro. But I've got all these trolls coming out at me like a major force. And he says exactly like the right thing, what I needed to hear. And I just wanted to share this with you guys and thank him. And for only those who know the legendary Mark Penny, like for who he is and how funny he is, like my freaking dude, one of my heroes. So he says, F, I'm like, E-F-E-M. You are money. You're Gavin. Effing Mehl. Don't ever forget that. Like, reminding me of like who I am and the power that we have as a man. What we represent is much bigger than myself. So thank you, Mark, for that. Coming at you. Just feel like I'm having one of those moments of clarity where I can see everything perfectly now. Like I can see exactly how things fall into place, and that there's no possible way that they won't. And I don't mean like just for me, like, but I'm talking about ultimate freedom for humanity. I'm talking about completely revolutionizing the planet and taking back control of ourselves, of our own lives. It sounds like a freaking pipe dream, dude. But it's not. And I wish I could tell you exactly how it was all going to fall together, but I can't yet. I can't. Because I got to do it first. Because faith without deeds is dead. You can talk about it all day long. People want to name call and say, oh, BS, lies, do all, fine. You know what? Do all that you want. But the bottom line is, I'm going to do this. I am going to reach ultimate freedom. And then after that, I'm going to free humanity. Not just humanity, but mankind. Oh my gosh. It's going to happen fast. If you like this video, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, whatever that thing is that you've been working on, whatever the thing you've been studying, you've been preparing for, you're hearing this message because faith without actions is dead. And you have faith that you can do it, but you just needed to hear this, because by just taking that very first step, the action starts, and you are now ready and following your dream and following this process through. It's going to happen. Make up your mind and say, it's going to happen, I'm going to do it, and that's it, period, and let nothing get in your way.